All right, so here we are. It's Monday of week 5. We are basically starting a new month. I mean, this is like we're treading off into February territory. Of course, it's still September, but we are treading off. If you had done this as a New Year's resolution, now we're treading off into February territory. And I always joked about opening a gym, and I was going to call it resolutions, and for like the first 4 weeks of the month, 4 weeks of the year, it was going to be a gym, and then the rest of the year it was just going to be a bar, so people could just maintain their New Year's resolutions and continue to go. So here we are, going on into the 5th week. My excuse today was sliding feet. When I move my feet up under the rings, and I try to put my weight on the rings and try to lean back and hold my weight on the rings, it takes all the weight off my feet. My feet just slide out from underneath me. And so I thought of all kinds of things. I was like, okay, well, by the way, if you've started watching it, let it play to the end. Just let it play in the background if you don't want to watch it. But if you're interested, I tried all different kinds of things. I've tried a yoga mat. I tried bathroom mats. I tried all kinds of different things to stop my feet from sliding out from underneath me. And I was to the point where I thought, well, I'm just going to have to go buy a different pair of shoes, and I've got to wait till payday before I can go buy a different pair of shoes. But then I thought about this. Here is a broom with a removable head. And so I took the head off the broomstick, and I slid it under the bathroom door up against the door frame. And that created a physical barrier to prop my toes against so I could get started. And so now we're going to get started. I've still got the rings at waist height. I'm going to lean back, and I'm going to do 20 this week at this height, and maybe next week we'll get up to 25 before we move to the jackknife pull-ups where you're seated. So we're going to do 20 this week at this height with my feet underneath the rings where they're supposed to be. Then we're going to do 25. We're going to do 25 45-degree angle countertop push-ups, and then we're going to continue the 45-degree plank. I tried moving to a step stool, but I'm just not prepared for that yet. I'm still not fit enough for it. So we're going to continue the 45-degree plank for 2 minutes, and then 10 deep knee bends. On the last repetition of each set, I'm going to stop at the halfway point, and I'm going to hold it for a count of 10. And then when we've done 3 sets of each, then we'll go to the treadmill. So here we go. 20 of these. If I fall, it's all over. Ah! 1, 2, 3, 4. We may not get 20. 5, 6, 7. Feet are still sliding. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, not dead yet, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, taking a step back, 20, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness, that's hard. Did not hold it on that last hold. Whew. That is way harder than I anticipated. You do not have to keep pace with me, and you do not have to do the same exercises I'm doing. You can do the modified version up against the wall. You could still be doing chest high. You could be sitting in your chair doing this. Anything, whatever it is you're doing. Let me know in the comments if you did something different. It's because if you've got the problem, I guarantee there's 20 million other people who have the exact same problem, and they need to hear from you. So, moving to push-ups. Goodness gracious, that was tough. Moving to push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 25. All right. Got to rethink this whole pull-up thing. How important is this? Might have to cut back to 15 at the low, and then the last 5 back where we were last week. We'll get there. I'm just not there yet. All right. Get into the plank position. Body at about a 45-degree angle. And go. Try to keep your back straight. Keep your chest up off your arms. Get up on your toes. I'll tell you what, I tried to do this on the ladder a while ago, but on the step ladder rather. Put my toes on a little higher off the ground. Try to distribute a little more weight onto my upper body. And I couldn't do anything to shake. And I thought, well, if I'm going to do that, I need to move to the floor so that when I fall, I don't break what few teeth I have left or bust my nose again. I hate having a broken nose. That sucked. 30 some odd years later, I still remember having that broken nose like it was yesterday, and it hurt. Bled forever. Whew. I'm still shaking from the pull-ups. Control your breathing, Jonathan. Woo. This Jonathan, not trigger stand Jonathan. He's probably not having any problems breathing. Whew. Goodness gracious. Just got 30 more seconds. This 2 minutes is a long time for this. Whose idea was this? And now I'm sliding on the countertop. I'm bound and determined to break my jaw. Almost there. All right. And relax. Woo-wee. All right. Take a second. Stop the clock. Clear it off. Get it ready for the next one. My little arm balls still hurt. All right. I may have to cut that back to 15, maybe 10. Let's see. Deep knee bends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up. You don't have to do that. You can sit down in a chair and stand up, use the edge of the bathtub if you want to, edge of your bed. There's lots of different things you can do instead of deep knee bends. All right. Now I'm scared of it. That was hard. Oh well, they don't grow if you don't use them, right? All right. What's that saying? No pain, no pain. Because if there's no pain, there's no pain. I like that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Taking a step back. 16, 17, 18, 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down, all the way up. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a good choice. That was a good choice. Good call. Dropping back that last 5. Breathe, catch your breath. Less than a minute, more than 30 seconds. Move to the push-up. Body at about a 45-degree angle. Front lean rest position. Move your body. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down, all the way up. Woo-wee. Oh, I can certainly feel that today. Oh, I can certainly feel that today. And I had all weekend to recover from Friday too. Woo. All right. Planks. Planks for the memories. Okay. All right. Back straight. Chest up off your arms. Get up on your toes. Try not to focus about how long 2 minutes actually is. Find your happy place. My happy place is a chaise recliner surrounded by half dozen scantily clad gingers with peeled grapes, cheese. I don't want to think about that too long though. That would completely change the nature of this program. Oh my goodness. 1 minute. 2 minutes is a long time if you just focus on the time, so try to think about something else. Try to think about lacing up your roller skates all by yourself. Try to think about catching your grandchildren when they run away from you, when they try to play tag with you, or they run off with your art supplies. Turkeys. Oh my goodness. Think about living long enough to see the grandchildren grow up, become adults, and have children of their own. Oh goodness. Lots of benefits to doing this kind of stuff. Lots of reasons to hate it, but lots of benefits to doing this kind of stuff. You just try not to focus on the 2 minutes that seems to take forever. 5, 4, 3, through 2 repetitions, through 2 sets. We just have one more set, and then it's off to the treadmill, right? Oh my goodness gracious, my little arm balls are tired. They don't like it. They don't like it, not at all. They don't like it, not at all. Whew. All right, last set. Last set of this. Psyching myself up. Last set of this today. Today's Monday. Whew. It's like being February. Last set. Go. 1, 2. Don't cheat your body. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down, all the way up. Okay, it's official. I don't like that. Before I was just annoyed with it, but it's official right now. I don't like that at all. Whew. Trigger stand, I can hear him. You'll learn to love it. I just don't see that in my future. Oh my goodness gracious. But, in all fairness, never in my life, even when I was most fit, never in my life have I been able to do 5 pull-ups. So, getting there is going to be a challenge, especially at my current weight. Oh my goodness. Stretch that up for just a second. Whew. All right. The push-up. Okay. You can change the intensity of the push-up by moving your feet closer, moving your feet further away, spreading your feet further out, moving your hands further out or closer together. There's lots of things you can do to change the intensity of the push-up. I like to keep my feet together and my hands about shoulder width apart, maybe a little closer. I was doing diamonds at first, putting my fingertips together, but I didn't find that to be a very stable position, especially on the countertop. And it's too far for me to fall and be happy about it. So I spread them out just a little bit so I could stabilize the stance. There's lots of things you can do to change the intensity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All the way down, all the way up. All right. We didn't do deep knee bends last time. Crap. I think I'm gonna skip them. I'll do them after the treadmill. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so focused on my little arm balls hurting. I forgot to do my deep knee bends. Alright. Last plank for the day. You get so focused on the stuff you forget the order of the exercises. I guess I should make myself little notes, because that's happened before. I guess I should make myself little notes. They say the mind is the first to go. There's three things that start happening to you when you get older. You start to repeat yourself. You start to repeat yourself, and then you forget stuff. Oh, goodness gracious. It's all right to laugh. Just be sure and hold your place while you do it, because it's real easy to lose the pose if you're not focused. But I find that I can't just sit here for 2 minutes. That's one of the things that's always prevented me from exercising, is the boredom. I don't know about you guys, but walking on a treadmill, holding planks for 2 minutes, even walking and running outside, just get, not only am I tired and irritated and physically mad at having to do it, but I'm bored. My mind just wants to go do other things. And I think about all the things that I could be doing with this time. And I know, intellectually, I know that none of them are better for me than what I'm doing right now. But spiritually, I damn sure want to be doing something else. All right. 2 minutes. This was a rough workout today. All right, deep knee bends. Goodness gracious. Seriously, this was a rough workout today. And it's not over. We still have the treadmill to do. Whew. All right. Deep knee bends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way down, all the way up. All right. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a tough one. Oh. Stay hydrated, my friends. Stay hydrated. All right. Now, we're moving to the treadmill. I did not put up any new artwork. It's the same artwork. I know I keep saying I'm going to put up different artwork. There's a close-up of the top of my head. Rain outside. Bookshelf. Wife's stuffed animal collection. Alright. Set the phone up there. Try to get past the dog. Climb up on the treadmill. Put the safety device in place. Shut this. We have a neighbor. Real pretty lady. Every morning about 6:30 she goes to her treadmill in the front room of her house. And she opens her blinds when she gets on the treadmill. Only time in the entire day that her blinds are open is when she's on that treadmill. And it makes you think that perhaps she wants you to see her on that treadmill. So we're going to go 1 minute at 2 miles an hour, just to step on it, get the legs moving. And then we'll go 1 minute at 3 miles an hour for the first of our 10 minutes. And then we'll go 7 minutes at 3.5 and 2 minutes at 4. And we're at 0 incline. So I'm going to start out at 2 miles an hour just to use that to step onto the treadmill. And this is just to warm up, get my legs moving. Actually, catch my breath after the arm ball exercises over there. Because good Lord, that was hard today. And also at the faster speeds, I find I have to hold on to the bar. So I can use this time with the 2 miles an hour and maybe the 3 miles an hour to help develop the balance needed to not feel like I have to hold on to the bar at 4 miles an hour. But you know what, there's not a way to clear the clock. I just have to remember, last week I forgot that we added this minute. And there's no real way except just to remember. So here's 3 miles an hour, and there's no real way just to remember to add a minute to the end. So I am getting better though. I had to add some notches to my belt because my skinny belt doesn't fit yet, but my fat belt's too loose. So I had to add some notches to my belt because this weekend while I had the house to myself, I kept walking out of my belt. I kept walking out of my pants. I'd have an armful of laundry or groceries or something, carrying them through the house, and my pants would start to fall down. My hands are full, I couldn't stop, and my pants would just fall, and I'd just step out of them and keep doing. And luckily, okay, we're going up to 3.5. Luckily, I was home alone. If I had been at the grocery store when that happened, that would have been quite embarrassing. So I got my hole punch that I talked about on Sunday, and I added 2 more holes to my belt. One to keep my pants up, and one to relax back to after I've eaten. Because sometimes tightening your belt enough to hold your pants up is too tight to walk around with after you've eaten. So I did that. We're up to 56 subscribers. That's good. That's what, 2 more than last week or 4 more than last week? That's good. That means we got a couple more people cheering us on or working with us or both. But that still means that 61% of the viewership is not subscribed. So if you're one of the ones that's not subscribed, may as well go ahead and click subscribe now. It's the only way you're going to remember to watch in case I fall. Because if I fall, I'm leaving it in the video. I'd do this live if I could figure out how. This accountability has really kept me going more than anything else. But we got Mr. TV logging in, leaving comments saying that he's rooting for us. And Julia Balthasar says she's inspired by us. Juicy says, yay for you. It's never too late. And I don't know how to say this, so if I screw it up, please don't be mad. Wojciech Jedzik, I don't know how to say the last name, I'm sorry. Wishes us luck. He's doing pull-ups in solidarity with us, that's amazing. I'm gonna do 5 more just for you. I love that. I love that. And Dave liked the saying last week when I was doing planks. I was thinking about quitting. I said, I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I feel happy. As long as I'm not dead, I can do something, right? So Dave says that's our new slogan. As long as I'm not dead, I can still do something. I think that's a good slogan. I'm not dead yet. You guys are fabulous for the way you encourage me and encourage each other. I really appreciate it. Really do. But this accountability is what really makes me show up, because I was late one day posting the video and I had 3 messages in my inbox. Did you do it today? Where's the video? What's going on? But today I'm doing it early, which may be part of the problem on the pull-ups, because I haven't had lunch. And I've also been doing not necessarily intermittent fasting, but I've been eating a real light breakfast, heavy lunch, and then light dinner. And so it may be that I haven't had lunch yet. Might be why my little arm balls are so eager to give out on me. But regardless, I will get better. I will get stronger. We can rebuild him. We have the technology. None of you are probably even old enough to remember the $6 million man. $6 million wouldn't buy him a foot in today's money. He'd be the $600 billion man. Whew. All right, we're coming up on time, I think. What did we say? 7 minutes. 7 minutes at 3.5. And then 2 minutes at 4. It was 1 minute at 3. 7 minutes at 2.5. And then 2 minutes at 4. So we're coming up on the 8-minute mark, which should be 7 minutes at 3.5. Is that right? No, I'm sorry. We're coming up on the 8-minute mark, which would be 7 minutes at 3.5. And then we'll go 4 miles an hour for the last 2 minutes. And then a 2 mile an hour cool down period. And then I still owe you 10 deep knee bends. So here we go. Stretch it out. Stretch out that pace. Here's another one of them 2-minute things. Back to like doing planks. 4 miles an hour doesn't seem like it's very fast, unless you're really used to not doing 4 miles an hour. I gotta stretch out that pace. At 4 miles an hour, it'd take you 10 hours to walk a marathon. So it doesn't seem like a very fast pace. But it's sure a lot faster than nothing. All right, that's 9 minutes. 1 more minute. Whew. Gotta make sure you can still talk while you're doing it, because that's how you measure your breathing. If you can't talk, then you're not getting enough air, and if you don't get air, you die. And dead people don't lose weight in a healthy way. But if you're not breathing properly, you can't burn fat. You have to have oxygen to burn fat. So if you're gulping for air, you're not burning fat. So we're almost there though. Got about 15 more seconds. Whew. I am not a doctor. I'm not a guru. I'm not an expert in any of these fields. I just talk about what I learned in high school health and what I found on the interwebs like everybody else. So I'm going to go 2 miles an hour for about a minute just so the muscles don't go from active to still too quickly, because then you get stiff. Happened to me last Friday after the treadmill. I got off the treadmill and I went over to my chair and I sat down to edit the video. And about 30 minutes later when I got up, man, I couldn't hardly move. I was so sore. Just because my muscles got cold that quickly. So, all right, that is it for the treadmill. I do still owe 10 deep knee bends to the workout. So let's see if we can do those here. Take a step back. If I'm going to fall, this is where I'm going to fall. Don't want to fall off the back though, because then I'll hit my head on the bookshelf and it'll just be a mess. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way down, all the way up. Could have skipped it, but I've just been cheating myself. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you Wednesday.